Welcome back to Time Skip. How you guys doing? I have no hat on today. I look fugly. I know it. Put it in the comments. Let's talk about the midness of all midness. Which one first? They're both mid. To be honest, they're both mid. I guess we'll start with Tower of God. That's how we always start.
Tower of God was fine.
We see some action.
Well, like, it was the anticipated fight between Anak and Ran.
Yeah.
And
that motherfucker has some power, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like, you got to see that Ran is more of a strategic fighter.
Yeah.
We got to learn a bit more about his power, how he has, like, a 5-minute time limit.
Yeah. Oh, he's like Killua. Cool. He is like Killua.
Yeah, but, like, worse.
Like lightning. Yeah, obviously
but, like,
worse. But, like, it's like the off-brand Killua.
Yeah, great value Killua. We got Killua at home.
Great value. We got him from Walmart right quick.
Temu Killua.
But yeah, I mean, I like that I got to see, like, he has that power. Because I always know he was strong.
It was cool seeing...
I know he's strong.
It feels like Anak is... It feels like we're either scaling up in power at such a rate that Anak just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I don't think she matters.
But I feel like she doesn't set the same bar for power that she used to. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this episode, other than that, could not keep my attention.
Yeah. I mean, we get to see whoever wins the Wake Sharp battle gets
like the ticket. Well,
gets Jewel for your grace. And the real ignition weapon. Because what's inside of him is fake. Is what
right.
They said.
What
the kid said. Who knows?
What, Beta?
Yeah. Who knows if whatever he's saying is true or not. I don't think he has any reason to lie. But
I don't think so either.
It's clear that all the ignition weapons want to, like, fight the people that basically turn them into what they are. Which is valid. I'm all for it. It's valid. I'd be pretty upset too if, like, I didn't want to become this, but you made me become this. I'm fighting you. You know? Who knows?
Yeah, no, it wasn't the hype episode that I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I don't know. I feel like each time I get closer and closer to going, like, maybe I just catch up with it when the season's over.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I just don't go week to week.
But then we have nothing to talk about.
I mean, we can find. There's definitely more that we could definitely watch.
The One Piece.
Next month, 2 months away from Solo Leveling, so that is gonna be a week thing. Cause that's gas. But other than that little fight we had, we get to see Rock. He like auto notices Bam the second he sees him, and, like, hugs him and cries.
That was cute. That was a nice moment.
Yeah, I still don't know why he's small.
I don't know either.
Because he was big.
Like, we saw the Proctor go, like, he's like, oh, got out of my way, little turtle. And Proctor's just like, you're a little turtle. And then Rock's tiny. And then he became big again.
And now he's small.
And then he's tiny. Maybe this is just one of his new abilities.
But what's the point of doing that? There's no point. He doesn't have to hide from anyone.
Like, the thing is, he has the strength of when he's large still.
I mean, I guess it could be, like, some type of power play, but at the same time, like...
Yeah, like, compact maneuverability. He's just, like, stealth missions.
I don't know. And we get to see Lero. Is that
Lero, yeah.
Yeah.
Like him. Giga Chad. Like him a lot.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to see him this season. It was actually a nice surprise to, like, see him.
Yeah, I would be interested to see more of him because he played such a pivotal role in, like, the initial test. So I would love to see more of him because, like, he's in the initial test. He kind of introduces us to the power system.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know that we see, like, we see that the Proctor is kind of, like, playing chess with everyone, and Lero is, like, the first person to, like, be audible about his frustration about it. So I'm like, we love a character that's willing to stand up for.
I think we are going to see more of him because now he's with Hans.
Oh, he's great.
he's with Hans now, and they're gonna go try and destroy the weapon.
He's
or
a
destroy
high
something.
ranker, so he is powerful.
Oh yeah, he like one shots that bot.
Yeah, he is.
I like
very
Hans with
powerful.
picking up that metal pipe though. Hans is
Gotta
so
have a
gas,
weapon.
bro.
Gotta have a weapon.
Hans is so gas.
Gotta have a weapon.
He is gas. I like Hans.
He
One of
doesn't
my
have a
favorites.
weapon, he gets thrown into jail. Light work. Nothing. One shot.
No, he is sick though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is
When he has a weapon, he is pretty cool. So that was fine.
That's not really. I'm not really excited about this episode, to be honest. I mean, this Blue Lock just put out the U20 episode.
Yeah.
We,
So,
no one scores yet. It's the beginning.
I watched it. I watched it with one of our boys. I don't remember much about it aside from going. They really are turning this into a slideshow. The only thing that moves is just the ball, right? Like the dude jumps in the air to steal the ball from
And it just
the
stays there.
steal from Isagi, and it was a really cool moment where like he's got like heterochromia, he's got like two different color eyes, and he like jumps up and he's like, "Oh, so this is what you were planning." And there's a cool animation of a snake,
yeah, that
but
was
the
pretty
entire
dope.
steal is him in the air like, and the ball is just spinning, and I'm like.
He got that float to him, dog.
He's not moving. He doesn't have that float. He's got that flight.
That's that airtime, boy. Get your airtime
I
up.
guess so. Seeing Bachara do his thing was cool. Enjoy
Yeah.
that. Always
Dude.
enjoy Bachara doing his thing.
He's nasty. Going
Yeah.
full speed, spin off the ball,
He's nutty.
kick it up,
He's nutty.
kick it to Isagi.
Never seen anyone kick the ball in the air and do a full split over. And I was like,
Dude,
what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I'm excited to see everyone's like involvement and evolvement.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna see
It
some.
could be cool. It could be cool.
I think
I-
Isagi's gonna play an important role, obviously because he's main character.
So the boy that I watched it with, he episode starts. He goes, "This is where the budget went," and
I know
then
exactly
halfway
what you're
through
talking
the episode, he goes, "I'm not seeing where the budget went." So even people who are watching it seem like they're kind of on board with the idea of like they want U20 to be good. This is where the budget's going to be. I haven't seen it yet.
Maybe they just did it for this episode. I don't know.
Maybe it's a one-off. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with a one-off.
And then now this way.
But the thing is, like, how many people are you willing to lose for that build-up? Is the question.
They should have just kept it the way it was the whole time. But not a lot of action has been going
No.
through this. So basically, it's like now it's U20. They've been promoting the shiz out of this.
Mhm.
Like in Japan, it was like on borders and stuff.
On like billboards?
Yeah, like I seen something where like
That's
they're
really
like
cool.
promoting.
That's really cool.
So it has to.
Well, yeah, I would
step
imagine.
up.
So, like, Blue Lock is a massive name, right? Because you had the Japanese national team wearing a Blue Lock uniform as their uniform, right? Which is really sick to see. So it's not too surprising that Japan would be the ones hyping it up.
Yeah.
I just, for something that's being so hyped, I would love to see kind
we saw in
of
the first season.
more of what made it good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for example, The Witcher, right? The game The Witcher. The government of, I believe, Poland was so behind it because The Witcher was written by, I believe, a Polish author, the original story. So when they were going to make it into a game, the Polish government was just like, we want this to be quality. We want this to be good. If this is going to be a representation of what we're bringing, we need it to be good. So
Yeah.
the Polish government gave like I think the equivalent of like $2 million towards that project, just to kind of help keep it strong and keep it going and to bring that quality. I would love to see Japan do something like that with Blue Lock, seeing as they're already so behind it and they're just like, our national team wore Blue Lock uniforms. Why wouldn't we want Blue Lock to be good if this is going to be the representation of us? So I'd love to see something like that. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be gas.
Yeah, right.
Who else? And it's crazy that Shido's not playing.
Who?
The guy that went from Blue Lock to the Japan team.
Oh, okay.
Cheetah?
The number 2?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's not playing. They just basically
did they
kicked him to
did
the
they
field.
show him this episode? I don't think they showed him this episode.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was waiting
the
to see
captain
him.
said, no, if you want to play with us, he's not playing.
That's right. Well, that's the thing. I was waiting to see him because I remember you mentioning before about him.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So we're gonna see who this number 2 guy is.
Never
Never
shows.
saw him. I
Never
hate that
shows.
Ren has weird eyelashes on the bottom of his eyes. Hate that. That's weird.
I didn't notice that.
Dude, it was like the first thing I noticed. I was like, are they?
That was-
They're trying to make him pretty. I get it. Cool, good for them. Blue
didn't
Lock
notice.
is a story about boy love without boys kissing. That's what Blue Lock is what I understood from this episode.
Oh my god. Hurry up and drop that other episode.
I'm just saying, it is.
I mean, all this stuff is just mid. I feel like we should throw in another anime to watch.
I'm about it. Granted, I'm bad enough at doing my homework as is, but I'm super about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
something.
both are.
Yeah, we're horrible.
Yeah.
I'm mostly horrible.
Well, you came in today watching it, and I will not cap to
Yeah.
you. Right before
Yeah.
you showed up, I had just finished the episode.
Well, I was watching Tower of God. You'll probably be watching Blue Lock.
No, I was watching Tower of God. So like you walked in and go like,
I need
I
5
have
minutes.
5 minutes left, and I'm just like, not even finishing. Where's the dedication? Meanwhile, I'm just like, get rid of the history.
Wow. Yeah. No. Mostly, I would have watched it yesterday, but I was watching football, so.
Oh, football guy.
Football. So.
Oh, you're a football enjoyer.
Yeah. I have the games on doing work, so I, just see what's
Okay.
going on.
Not a big football enjoyer.
I wasn't either, but I'll sit there and watch.
I guess that makes sense if you're like surrounded by it at work.
Yeah.
You kind of
If
just
it's
kind of
on
get
TV,
invested. Eventually.
I get all my stuff done. I just go up front and watch some football.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There's some good plays. Completely off topic, not anime related. George Pickens had an insane catch yesterday.
I heard that.
Insane catch.
I heard that, but I don't know who that is.
He plays for the Steelers, wide receiver.
Okay.
Probably the best wide receiver on the team.
Okay.
This guy, did you see it?
No.
This guy's running. Quarterback puts it up. This guy does a jumps, barrel rolls, and catches it.
Okay.
Midair type shit.
I feel like that's not super uncommon.
No.
Oh, he's gonna pull up the clip now.
No. Quick pause.
Michael, you can cut all this out.
No, you can leave it in.
You can cut all this out. Unless you have a way of pulling up this clip on there. I
Oh,
don't
dude,
think.
he's going to.
I don't.
He's gonna put it up.
Look
at this.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see.
Oh, wait. No, is this the one? This angle. Look. Dude, that's a catch.
That's pretty cool.
That's a catch.
That's pretty good.
Michael will put it up there. Maybe.
If not,
you don't have to.
You can just cut all of that.
We don't have much to talk about today. I'm just trying to.
Yeah. We are 13 minutes deep
Yeah.
and running out of steam.
We're done.
Running out of steam. Okay, cool. So, if you could have
Oh my.
a meal with any anime character, who is it and why?
Oh god. Me. Ooh.
I feel like having a meal with an anime character is a fun question because it kind of takes out the crazy ones where it's like I'd want to have dinner with Frieza, and it's like why? He just wants to annihilate everything and be racist,
I don't know.
right? Like I was talking with another one of my friends, and he said Light Yagami, and I was like, that's an interesting choice. So
Your
I
name's
asked him-
going in the book.
I asked him why, and he was like, because he clearly has a unique perspective on the way that the world works. And I was like, okay, some say unique, some say delusional. That boy's Delulu. So he was like, he'd be interested to have dinner with Light just to see how that would go. I think Light would just manipulate him.
Probably.
I think the entire dinner would essentially just be a giant facade for Light to get something that he's looking for.
Yeah, most likely. That's how he is.
Yeah.
That boy is 200 IQ.
He do be having that.
Not maybe not 200, but like he's like 180.
Well, like that's the whole premise behind.
Yeah, he's
Light,
smart.
is
He's
that-
probably
is
the
that he's
smartest
incredibly
in the
intelligent.
universe. In that
No.
universe,
No.
like one of the smartest. One of the smartest. In that,
He's up there, but
in Death Note, he's like one of the top 5.
sure.
Top 5 in the maybe
Sure.
top 3. L
Near.
and Light.
Maybe, because the argument also was like Mello was up there.
I mean, they kind of work together. They're battery pack.
You're just gonna ship them together.
They're battery pack.
2 for 1.
Yeah, battery pack. They're helping each other.
Okay.
Al didn't need no help,
L was different.
but then
That
again,
one
he
was
did die.
different.
But
I don't think he didn't. I mean, like, Light played that very well, but there was so much back and forth on that plan that
Yeah.
literally was like
it was fun watching.
he
them
like
go back
gave
and
up the
forth.
Death Note, but his whole thing for giving up the Death Note was that he was betting that he would be able to catch the new person that had the Death Note, so that he would be able to get the Death Note back and touch it and get all his memories back. Like, that man's a psychopath. Like, that man is not only he's not only brilliant, but he's extremely arrogant.
Yeah, he's cocky.
Yeah, for sure.
He's cocky. He lets.
You
his-
haven't seen Code Geass. There's a character named Lelouch.
Well, I said in that universe.
No, I
didn't
know.
say-
No, but I'm thinking like Lelouch would be another very interesting one to have like dinner with, right? He's the exiled prince of an entire country, and he dons the persona of a pseudo-terrorist.
Okay.
And he essentially tries to overthrow his father, right, in order to restore peace to the land, which is really cool. He's not a good guy, though. Lelouch,
Doesn't
not a
sound
good
like
guy.
it.
No, Lelouch is not a good guy. But the end is so good, and he's another one I think would be very interesting to have like a meal with, just to figure out why and where his head was. I mean, like, they explain why through the anime, but I think Lelouch should be an interesting one. If I had to choose one, though, give me Naruto. It's a feel good meal.
Okay. I'm going on the opposite
I'm
side
gonna
of the spectrum.
Spend that entire. You're on the spectrum.
Yo!
But if I have a meal with Naruto, I'm leaving that meal feeling refreshed, feeling like I'm unstoppable. I could do anything. I will be the
I would
next.
think you would go with like Sasuke.
Sasuke, too edgy.
I wouldn't go with.
Too edgy. We're gonna spend the entire meal just kind of sitting there like. So you
I just
you attack Naruto again, huh?
I just had mine in my head and it
So weird
went
when
away.
Pong. He's still trying to be your friend, right, Sasuke? That's weird. Well, this is awkward. Are you trying to kill him because he's your best friend? Get help.
Okay.
Get help.
I had mine in my mind and I just said Sasuke and it went away.
Oh, that's because you would choose Sasuke.
No.
And then I told you that's a funny answer, and you win.
No. That. Oh my God.
Maybe I need to switch
Let me
it up.
let me think for a second. Oh, I actually, while I'm thinking, complete side note, in the Discord, I saw something funny today. Last episode, I was like, I have a third
You
grade
can't
reading
read.
level.
You cannot read.
The guy's like, it's mostly pictures. That actually made me laugh today. That made me laugh. I saw it today when I was looking at my
No, that was
phone.
great. I saw that when I started dying.
That
And I was like,
that
it's
was really
true.
funny. That was
Sure,
really
we can't
funny.
read. And it is mostly pictures.
I can just see someone driving in the car. It's pictures.
Shout out Rocky Mom.
Oh man, that was funny. Keep saying stuff like that.
You think of who you're going to dinner with yet?
I don't know who I was gonna
So you
say.
said you were
It was
on
like
the
a kind
other
of
side.
villain. It was kind of like a
You choosing
villain.
a villain is crazy.
Not like a villain.
Yeah, you
Oh my
are an
God.
evil person, so I could see it.
I'm not evil, Bo. Get out of here with that. Not evil.
Roll the tapes.
What tapes? What tapes?
You like burning down orphanages.
What does that ever happen? Accusations, allegations. Give me the Lincoln lawyer. He's my lawyer.
Roll the tapes.
Have you seen Lincoln Lawyer?
Have I seen what?
Lincoln Lawyer.
I have not.
It's a pretty good lawyer show. Not anime, but pretty good show. Oh my god, who
I got you.
who was it? It's an anime that I've watched.
Okay. That narrows
It's
it down.
not in Death Note. It's not in Hunter.
Is
x
it
Hunter.
Rachel from Tower of God? You strike me as a man that would want to have a meal with Rachel,
No.
even though all our homies
Drop
hate
kicker.
Rachel.
Drop kicker. We still haven't seen her in Tower of God.
Good. Keep her off screen.
She's gonna pop up eventually.
I tell you what, when she shows up will be the day I drop it.
Yeah, you know she's gonna show up soon.
She has to.
She just has to. And I hope she gets drop kicked.
Rock is just like, "No, I missed you." And then Rachel shows up and he's like, "Oh, she's back."
He just goes huge, like triples in size. I cannot only shrink, I can grow.
That'd be terrifying.
He's
That would
already
be
huge.
terrifying.
Already huge. Oh my god.
Alligator. So, let's see. What else have you seen? You've seen Death Note. Would it be Ryuk?
No,
Have you seen JJK?
I wasn't thinking JJK.
Okay, because having lunch with Sukuna would be insane. But I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh my god, why am I not thinking of this? I had it too.
Did you?
Yeah, you said Naruto and then mine popped up and I was like, I'm going other
Oh.
side. No, not in the Naruto universe.
Not Naruto verse. Okay.
No.
What else have you seen?
Oh my god. What the heck?
Blue Lock.
No, it's not even Blue Lock. It's like, I'm
Haikyuu.
about to crash out. I don't know, why am I not thinking of it?
Don't crash out.
No, it's not any sports anime. It's not Naruto. Oh my.
This would be funny if we had Michael put in a time lapse right here.
Dude, he's gonna have to.
It's just gonna be you going like.
Oh my god. Dude, that's like what? No, that's what was it? It was Mitsu. It's not No.
Wait, so what's
I think so. I know, backup.
Is it from these?
That's what backup is. That's my original song. I just changed it. That's all.
You want him to edit? I'm not going to what it is. Too focused on. Just my place.
No,
Maybe it's so
I-
far. It is.
I
But
just scrolled. I know who I want.
who is it?
It's not even a villain anymore.
Okay.
I changed it.
Is it
Because I forgot.
Hashira?
No.
Okay.
Give me Dr. Stone, bro.
Why?
He's very smart, very scientific. And I've always wanted to learn some more scientific
So
things.
this isn't a meal. This is a tutoring session for you.
Well, we're gonna have a meal.
I mean,
But like
yeah,
this guy knows everything about everything in science, life. This man is a genius.
Speaking of Dr. Stone, there's another anime out called Orb. And it's predicated around the idea that the sun is not the center of essentially our galaxy, and that things revolve around, that it's Earth. That's the whole premise, is everything revolves around Earth. And when someone speaks out and says something like, "It's the sun," they go, "Blasphemy!" And then they take that person and they lock them away. I don't
So they're just changing the whole view on everything we
basically,
know.
but like it's kind of like a it's before our current understanding of science, essentially. Man, I need to find this anime. But it's very interesting, or at least the concept is very interesting. Hold on a second.
You know, actually, you know what a good anime is that I don't know if you've watched it. Erased.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I've watched it. You want me to explain it to you real quick so you can?
Yeah, give me.
So it's basically like there's this kid who I believe he's older right now.
Okay.
Maybe around our age, maybe a little bit younger.
Okay.
But he gets sent basically back in time to save a friend that was killed. And every time that friend dies, it repeats.
Interesting.
So he has to try and find a way.
How did his friend die?
So basically, it's this guy that's a killer. So basically,
The main character?
no.
Oh.
The guy that kills.
Okay. The guy that kills is the killer?
I haven't watched it in a long time, though. No, so basically, he basically goes back to grade school, because this is when it happened.
Holy crap.
Like, young.
Okay.
Like kindergarten, or like, to like 5th grade, somewhere in between there. Maybe like 3rd grade, let's say.
Okay.
So basically, it's like, I believe it's her dad that kills her.
Is that a spoiler?
I think it's the dad.
Is that a spoiler?
No. It's someone that's close to her that kills her. But, oh my god, dude, I suck at this. I'm gonna just read you the notes they put.
Okay.
His name is Satoru. He's a young manga artist struggling to make a name for himself following his debut. But that's not the only thing in his life he was feeling frustrated about. He was also living with a strange condition only he was able to experience. And it says revival, a strange phenomenon where one is transferred back to a moment. So that's what he's been experiencing, and he keeps experiencing it until it's solved. So
Little Tokyo Revengers-esque.
yeah, so it keeps happening until he can save everybody. That's his goal. And each time, let's say he saves the girl,
Okay.
something else will happen, and someone else will die. So it repeats again. So he has to find a way of saving everyone, which obviously he ends up doing in a very
Convoluted way, I assume.
in a very like Naruto way, I guess. Like
Naruto way? Just talks his way out of everything?
not really. Like he does something that basically like I don't want to say sacrifice himself, but like sacrifice himself to save everybody, and that's his way of like saving everybody.
It's not very Naruto.
I mean, it's
not very Naruto. Now,
Naruto rather.
That's very Gaara.
I guess.
Gaara sacrificed himself for his whole village. That boy a real one.
So yeah.
Boy a real one.
But he doesn't really sacrifice himself, you know? Like, he does live.
Okay.
But
Gaara doesn't.
He does the thing to make it...
Asterisk.
He basically, like... I don't want to explain it to you. But, like, he does something that, like... He's okay with dying.
Okay.
But he doesn't. It's good. You should watch it. Watch a few episodes.
I've heard Erased is very good. I've heard a lot of people say that.
I suck at explaining it.
I've heard Erased is very good.
Especially when I...
It's very ironic that that's a skill that you
I
say that you're bad at, considering what we literally do.
No, but I'm saying if I watched it and I haven't watched it for a while, like it's like it blanks.
Yeah, well, it'd be strange. I guess not strange. It'd be fairly impressive if you were just like, yeah, I have perfect recall. And then I'm like, really? And then you'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, cool, talk to me about the plot of this anime. And then you just perfectly nailed it. I'd be like, either you do this for a living or you have perfect recall.
You ever watch Blue Exorcist?
Oh, here we go. Yes, of course.
That was pretty good. I stopped watching it after a while. I don't know why. Well, how about Eden Zero?
No, haven't seen Eden Zero.
That's kind of like
Two Fairy Tale art themed.
Okay.
If it's the one I'm thinking of.
It's about a guy who...
Does he have an animal companion?
No.
What's the one I'm thinking of then? I haven't seen Eden Zero. What's that one?
It's about a kid who his grandpa, not really his grandpa, just someone that took him under, you know, he calls him grandpa, is the demon king or the...
Yes, Eden Zero is the one I'm thinking of.
He has a pet? Oh, wow.
He's like a cat companion. It's basically fairy tale-esque. I believe it's from the same... Oh, it's from the creator of Fairy Tail. Yeah, I love Fairy Tail for what it represented when I was younger. But as I got older, I was like, Fairy Tail is not it, buddy. It's great. I thoroughly enjoyed Fairy Tail when I was younger. I just avoided Eden Zero for that specific reason. What was it? Wisteria is really good. Heard great things about that one. We've talked about this already.
Yeah.
We're
just yapping at this
point. There are other shows that we can definitely watch along with it.
Maybe next week we'll do a surprise new anime to talk about.
Surprise.
We'll know about it, but they won't. You know.
You gonna surprise me? Is there a new Fate? I'm not doing this anymore. brother, there's too many.
Alright, well, we'll have to find something new to watch. Sorry for this yap session of an episode.
I don't think it's ever gonna compare to the one where we had Jeremy on. That boy
Dude.
can't yap.
And then the
And then
background
Chris is in the background,
he
yeah.
doesn't even come on.
Yeah, we're making him come on camera next time.
That was a yap session. Sorry about that.
It was
We're
good.
sorry.
No, I'm not apologizing.
It was very fun.
I'm not apologizing.
I had a lot of fun doing
Look
it.
at me, I'm not sorry.
I had a lot of fun, but make sure you guys leave a comment, like,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Well,
Go
thanks.
like the shorts. Go spread the shorts out.
Thanks for joining
Shorts.
us. This has been Naruto Taku's Anonymous. That was a close one. This has been Time Skip. I've been your host, Big X the Plug.
Big X the plug. I went.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds and